Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. One of the things we like to do on this show is really dig into the research about how AI is impacting healthcare.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And today we're going to focus specifically on radiology.
Okay, cool.
So radiologists, they're facing some pretty intense challenges these days, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just the sheer volume of images they have to analyze,
Yes.
it's just exploding.
It's a ton, and that can lead to burnout,
Sure, for sure.
delays in getting those reports out.
Yeah.
So the question is, could AI be part of the solution?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are asking that question.
Yeah.
And, there's this new study that really caught my eye. It's called The Impact of AI Assistance on Radiology Reporting.
Oh.
And what's so cool about this is they actually didn't just, theorize about it. They went and actually simulated real-world conditions,
Oh, wow.
even introducing errors into the AI reports to see how radiologists would handle them.
So they're really trying to see, okay, can AI actually help?
Right.
And also, can radiologists catch those AI slip-ups?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a real-world test.
I'm already hooked, so tell me more.
Okay. So they focused on chest CT scans.
Okay.
And those can be really complex.
Yeah, a lot of
It's a
detail.
lot of details to look at. And they used this AI called GPT-4 to generate draft reports.
GPT-4. Now, I've heard of that. That's like the really smart one, right?
It's a very advanced language model. It can process language like a human almost.
Oh, wow.
And they actually created two sets of drafts. So some of them were accurate,
Okay.
and then some of them they deliberately put errors in
Oh, that's interesting.
just to see what would happen.
Like a double blind test almost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they wanted to see how the AI performed, but also how well radiologists could spot those mistakes.
Gotcha. So how'd it go?
Well, the results are pretty amazing. So get this, the AI assistance actually led to a 24% reduction in reporting time.
24%.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's almost a quarter of the time.
Yeah, think about what that means for patients. Yeah, I mean, if you're waiting for those results, you could potentially get diagnosed faster, start treatment faster.
Exactly. It could be a game changer.
That's huge. Okay, so 24% faster. But I gotta ask, what about accuracy?
Right, because speed's great,
Yeah,
but if it's not accurate,
exactly. You don't want to be missing things.
exactly. And
Yep.
that was the big question.
Right.
Did those AI errors throw off the radiologists?
Yeah.
But here's the really reassuring part. Despite those intentional errors, the study found no significant difference in the number of clinically significant errors.
So even with the AI kind of throwing in some curveballs,
Yeah.
the radiologists were still just as accurate.
They were able to maintain their accuracy, which is really impressive.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, but did every radiologist experience that same 24% speed boost? Or was it kind of all over the place?
That's where it gets even more interesting.
Yeah.
So the study actually found that the time saved varied for each radiologist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some saw bigger benefits than others, which raises a really fascinating question. Like, what makes some people work better with AI than others?
What is it? Is it experience? Is it like tech savviness, personality? I don't know.
Right. It's like AI is this new teammate,
Yeah.
and we're all still figuring out how to best play together.
I like that analogy. Now, speaking of the human factor, did the study ask the radiologists about their experience using the AI?
They did, and the feedback was really positive.
Oh, good.
They found the AI system easy to use, and they felt like it could fit really well into their workflow.
Okay, so it wasn't like this clunky extra thing they had to do.
No, it felt integrated.
Okay, that's good. Now, I'm also curious, did they say anything about their mental workload? Because I imagine, analyzing all those images can be pretty mentally draining.
Yeah, it's a tough job. And that's a great point because they actually reported feeling less mentally strained when they were using the AI.
Oh, wow.
It's almost like having this, tireless assistant handling those more tedious parts.
Right.
And that frees up the radiologist to focus on those really critical judgments.
So it's not about replacing the human.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
more like giving them superpowers. Exactly. It's about enhancing their abilities and making their work lives better.
I love it. Okay, so this all sounds incredibly promising,
Yeah.
but we do need to be realistic.
Right. Of course.
This was a pilot study.
Yeah.
The sample size was relatively small.
Relatively small.
Yeah.
And it was in a controlled setting, not a real-world hospital environment.
Right. So we need to keep that in mind. These results are super exciting,
Oh, yeah.
but we need more research,
Absolutely.
especially in larger real-world settings,
Like, for sure.
to really confirm these findings.
Yep. This is just the beginning of the story. We're still in the early chapters.
Okay.
But I think it's clear that AI has the potential to be this really powerful tool for radiologists.
Okay, so AI is helping radiologists work faster,
Yeah.
smarter.
Yeah.
But what about the patients? What does this mean for the person on the other side of that CT scan?
That's the million-dollar question, right? And that's why this research is so important. So imagine you're a patient and you're anxiously waiting for those test results.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough spot to be in. It is. Well, faster reporting times could mean getting diagnosed sooner, starting treatment sooner,
Right.
potentially leading to better outcomes.
Right.
And it could also mean less time spent worrying and wondering.
So AI is kind of helping to reduce that waiting game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which can be incredibly stressful for patients.
For sure, for sure. Okay, so it's not just about speed. It sounds like AI could also help improve the accuracy of those diagnoses.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So imagine AI algorithms that can spot these really subtle patterns in medical images.
Oh, wow.
that maybe a human eye might miss,
Yeah.
leading to earlier and more accurate diagnoses.
So AI could actually help catch things earlier,
Potentially, yeah.
potentially saving lives.
It's a powerful thought.
Is a powerful thought, and that's just the beginning, right? What else can we look forward to?
Well, AI could also play a role in developing more personalized treatments,
Okay.
tailored to a patient's specific needs.
So not just a one-size-fits-all approach.
Exactly. Imagine treatment plans that are optimized for each individual, leading to better outcomes, fewer side effects.
This is starting to sound like something out of a science fiction movie.
I know, right? But it's all happening right now.
It is. It is happening. Okay, so AI has incredible potential, but it's not a magic bullet.
No, of course not.
It's a tool, and we need to use it carefully.
Right. We need to implement it responsibly.
So it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about how we use it.
Exactly.
And who benefits from it.
Absolutely.
We need to make sure AI is used ethically
For sure.
and that it doesn't create or worsen existing inequalities in healthcare.
Yeah, that's a really important point.
Mhm.
We need to make sure that AI is accessible to everyone,
Right.
regardless of their background or socioeconomic status.
Everyone deserves access.
Everyone deserves access. And we also need to be mindful of potential biases in those AI algorithms,
Oh, yeah.
making sure they don't perpetuate existing healthcare disparities.
That's a good point. Because AI is learning from data.
Right.
And if that data is biased,
Then the AI can be biased.
then the AI can perpetuate those biases.
Exactly. So we need to be very careful about that.
It sounds like there's a lot to consider as we move forward with AI in healthcare.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
it's not just about the cool technology, it's about the human impact and making sure everyone benefits from these advances.
Well said. It's about using this powerful technology to improve people's lives.
Okay, well, this has been a truly fascinating conversation
Yeah, it has.
about AI and radiology, and clearly we're just at the beginning of this incredible journey.
Oh, yeah, we are.
But, one word keeps coming to mind for me as we're having this discussion, and that word is trust.
Trust. Yeah, trust is absolutely essential.
Because for AI to truly succeed in healthcare, there needs to be trust between the technology, the clinicians using it,
Right.
and the patients whose lives it impacts.
It's a three-way street.
Yeah, radiologists need to trust the AI's insights. Patients need to feel confident that this technology is being used responsibly.
Mhm.
And, everyone involved needs to believe that the ultimate goal here is to improve healthcare for all.
Yeah, and building that trust starts with transparency.
Okay.
Patients need to understand how AI is being used in their own care, and they deserve to have a say in how their personal data is being utilized.
It's about empowering patients,
Absolutely.
making them active participants in their healthcare journey,
Yeah,
rather than passive recipients of AI-driven decisions.
I like that.
Yeah.
And for radiologists, trust comes from seeing the AI's capabilities firsthand,
Right.
experiencing those gains in efficiency
Right.
without sacrificing accuracy, just like we saw in that study.
It's that aha moment when you realize AI can actually make your job easier,
Yeah.
help you deliver better care to your patients.
Exactly. And as AI technology keeps evolving, that trust is only going to grow stronger.
Now that's what I like to hear.
We're already seeing some incredible advances in areas like explainable AI.
Explainable AI. Now that sounds interesting.
It is. It helps us understand the reasoning behind AI's conclusions.
Oh, so it's not just about getting a result.
Right.
It's about understanding the why behind it.
Exactly.
Okay, so that level of transparency, I can see how that would be key for building trust
Absolutely.
and making sure everyone feels comfortable with AI's role in healthcare.
And it's not just about building trust within the healthcare system itself. We need to build public trust in AI as a whole.
Yeah, because so often we see AI portrayed in the media as this mysterious, almost scary force.
Right. Like it's going to take over the world.
Exactly. We need to do a better job of demystifying AI
Yeah.
and showing people its potential for good.
You're right. AI has the potential to solve some of the world's biggest problems,
Yeah.
including many challenges we face in healthcare. But we need to approach it with a human-centered perspective,
Right.
always putting ethical considerations first.
So it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about the human impact.
Good.
They need to make sure AI is used in a way that benefits all of humanity,
Well,
not just a select few.
this has been a really fascinating deep dive
has.
into the world of AI in radiology. And it's clear that we're on the cusp of a major transformation.
We are.
And it's incredibly exciting to see how it all unfolds.
It's a time of immense opportunity and responsibility.
It is.
And as we move forward, we need to stay focused on what truly matters.
Done with that.
Using this powerful technology to improve people's lives.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And we encourage all of you listening to continue exploring this topic.
Yes, please do.
Have those critical conversations about AI's role in shaping the future of healthcare.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.
See you later.
So we've been talking about AI and radiology, but this isn't just about radiology, is it?
No, not at all. I mean, it feels like a much bigger wave
Right.
that's about to crash over all of healthcare.
Like AI is everywhere now. You hear about it in drug discovery.
Oh, yeah.
Personalized medicine.
Uh-huh.
Even robotic surgery.
It's incredible how fast it's moving.
It really is. It's almost like AI is becoming like the backbone of modern medicine.
I think that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And it's important to remember the goal here isn't to replace doctors and nurses.
Right.
It's to give them incredible new tools,
Yeah.
new insights to help them take even better care of their patients.
Which brings us back to that study you were talking about. It really highlights the power of humans and AI working together.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
not about one replacing the other.
Yeah.
It's about creating this, this partnership
Right.
that's more powerful than either one could be alone.
I like that. And it's important to remember that AI in healthcare is still relatively new.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're all still kind of figuring things out,
Absolutely.
like how to best integrate it into different workflows, make
Right.
sure everyone feels comfortable using it.
Yeah, there's a learning curve for sure.
So where do we go from here? What are the next steps in this AI revolution?
Well, more research is definitely needed. We need larger scale trials to really validate those early findings, see how AI performs in real world clinical settings,
Right.
not just in a lab.
Right. Because the real world is messy.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
unpredictable.
Okay, and it's not just about the technology itself. We need to make sure that radiologists are trained
Oh, yeah, for sure.
to work alongside AI. They
Absolutely.
need to feel confident and comfortable using these new tools.
Education and training are key.
They are.
Yeah.
And it's not just radiologists either. This is going to impact everyone in healthcare.
Yeah, you're right.
From nurses and technicians to administrators,
Big one.
we all need to adapt and learn how to work effectively with AI.
It's a transformative time to be in healthcare, that's for sure.
It really is. And we're all part of this journey. As AI continues to evolve, I mean, it has the potential to change how we deliver and receive care
Oh, absolutely.
in some really profound ways.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah.
It really is pretty mind-blowing when you think about all the potential here.
It is. And, as we've been talking about AI's potential in healthcare, one word keeps coming to mind for me.
Okay.
Trust.
Oh, yeah, trust everything.
Because for AI to really succeed in healthcare,
Mm,
there needs to be trust between the technology, the clinicians using it,
right.
and the patients whose lives it's impacting.
It's got to be a three-way street for sure.
Yeah, radiologists need to trust the AI's insights.
Right.
Patients need to feel confident that this technology is being used responsibly. And everyone involved needs to believe that the ultimate goal here is to improve healthcare for everyone.
Exactly. And, building that trust, it starts with transparency.
Okay.
Patients need to understand how AI is being used in their own care, and they deserve to have a say in how their personal data is being used.
It's about empowering patients,
Absolutely.
making them active participants
Yeah,
in their healthcare journey, rather than passive recipients of AI-driven decisions.
I like that. And for radiologists,
Yeah.
trust comes from seeing those AI capabilities firsthand, experiencing those gains in efficiency without sacrificing accuracy.
Yeah.
Just like we saw in that study.
Right. It's that aha moment when you realize AI can actually make your job easier, help you deliver better care to your patients.
And as AI technology keeps evolving, that trust is only going to grow stronger.
No, that's what I like to hear.
We're already seeing incredible advances in areas like explainable AI.
Explainable AI. Okay, that sounds interesting.
It is. It helps us understand the reasoning behind the AI's conclusions.
Oh, so it's not just about getting a result.
Right.
It's about understanding the why behind it.
Exactly.
Now-
Why did the AI come to that conclusion?
Okay, so that level of transparency, I can see how that would be really key for building trust
Absolutely.
and making sure everyone feels comfortable with AI's role in healthcare.
And it's not just about building trust within the healthcare system. We need to build public trust in AI as a whole.
Yeah, that's such an important point because, so often we see AI portrayed in the media as this mysterious,
Right.
almost scary force.
Like it's going to take over the world.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We need to do a better job of demystifying AI,
Yeah.
showing people its potential for good.
AI has the potential to solve some of the world's biggest problems,
It really does.
including many of the challenges we face in healthcare. But we need to approach it with a human-centered perspective, always putting ethical considerations first.
So it's not just about the technology itself,
Yeah.
it's about the human impact.
Well said.
We need to make sure that AI is used in a way that benefits all of humanity, not just a select few.
This has been a really fascinating deep dive
It has.
into the world of AI and radiology, and it's clear we're on the cusp of a major transformation.
Yeah.
It's incredibly exciting to see how this all unfolds.
It's a time of immense opportunity and responsibility. And as we move forward, we need to stay focused on what really matters.
What's that?
Using this powerful technology to improve people's lives.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And we encourage all of you listening to continue exploring this topic.
Yes, please do.
Have those critical conversations about AI's role in shaping the future of healthcare. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.
See you later.